Good afternoon, friends, colleagues, seniors, and juniors. How's everyone? I'm back after quite some time. Actually, I wasn't feeling that well. A little cold, a little this, that, and that's why I just kept my. I just took a little rest. That's all I did. So I wasn't well, and I took some rest. But here I'm back, and I'm not really totally recovered, but hopefully I'm recovering. Anyway, let's do what I enjoy most. What I enjoy, what I know I like to spread and learn from and clarify my I do a lecture and I clarify my thoughts on human resource management. And I also like to learn from all of you. Today's topic of discussion will be on human resource management planning and motivation. There is a link, and it's very much linked together. The link between workforce planning and motivation is based on the following facts. Definition of workforce planning is about right people, right time, with the right skills. And without motivation, the end result may be zero. You might have everything in the world, brilliant, talented guys, the latest technology, excellent working environment, supportive top management, but if the enterprise lacks motivation, that's enough. Nothing really will happen without motivation. Without motivation, it is not possible to accomplish a task. And even if the task is accomplished, it may not be as desired as possible. Workforce planning is about ensuring performance. And to ensure performance, motivation is essential from my perspective. And that's why I attach so much importance on this concept, which is motivation. So, what is motivation? Yes, yes, there's no doubt. It's the most powerful and important and fundamental aspects of human resource management. There's no question about it. Can you imagine enterprise or an organization to succeed without a certain degree of motivation within the workforce? I cannot imagine. There'll have to be some element of motivation, culture, strategy, policy, procedures, systems, all is bound to fall apart without motivation. Such is the importance of the small, intriguing, interesting concept, which is motivation, and that's what I'm going to discuss in this episode. Yes, I've spoken about this topic in my previous episodes, but today going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about motivation in relation to human resource planning. What is motivation? According to the learned scholar and author David Goss, motivation is made up of direction, effort, persistence. I remember, I repeat, motivation is made up of three key elements. What are those elements? Direction, effort, and persistence. Direction means, sorry, I've got this cough. What is a person trying to achieve? When I'm driving, I might go left or right, but I need to know where I'm going. That is very important. Where I'm going. That is the direction. If I know my direction, yes. When I'm turning, I'll switch on the indicators and then I'll take a left turn or a right turn. But I need to know the direction. This direction is the driving force. This direction is a part of motivation. If I do not know what I'm doing, why should I be motivated to do the task? It doesn't make sense, does it? Here I am lecturing on a topic of motivation in this platform given to me by YouTube. Why? What am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to spread my knowledge, clarify my thoughts, and at the same time, I'm trying to learn more about human resource management. That's what I'm doing, my friends. If I'm wrong, I like to make corrections. I like to clarify my understandings of human resource management. That's what I'm doing. That's my aim. And I've got this platform. I'm trying to use this platform for the sake of HRM community. That's all, my friends. Effort. How hard am I going to try? That's about effort. How much energy will I give into this? From my perspective, when I'm lecturing, I'll give as much effort as possible. We are professionals. You're a professional, I'm a professional. When I'm lecturing in front of thousands of people across the globe. Yes, I'll have to give the best of what I have. I repeat, I have to give the best of what I have. That's about effort. Persistence, I'll keep on trying to improve. How long will a person continue trying? I'll try in each episode to improve my performance. Why not? After all, it's an important platform. I respect my viewers. They respect me, hopefully. So if there is respect, I'll have to give I'll have to give my effort. I'll have to give my persistence. That's what motivation is about. I'll have to I'll have to keep on trying to improve myself. I'll have to give the effort, the thought, the energy, and I have to have a sense of direction of where I'm going. Today's topic is motivation. I know exactly where I'm going and where I'm going to end. It's pre planned. Nothing can go wrong. But yes, there is scope for improvement. That's what persistence is about. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, but I'll try to improve it. That's what motivation. And my greatest motivation comes from the viewers. Those who are viewing this lecture, they are my motivators. That's all I can say. There's nothing much I can ask for. So motivation is about direction, having an aim in front, or an objective in front, or a goal in front. Motivation is about effort. How much effort? Now let's come across some of the theories of motivation. Take, for example, I'm just going to revisit the theories. McGregor, Theory X of Max Gregor, where he stated, this great philosopher, outstanding HRM scholar, stated, he wrote a book on motivation in the 1960s. That's, I think, 96, I think it's 1960s. Some theory is he's divided motivation into, he divided the general nature of people into two parts: theory X and theory Y. Theory X, people cannot be trusted. They are irrational, unreliable, and inherently lazy. They require controlling and motivating by using financial incentives and threats of punishment. Some managers may think, some managers may have this sort of thinking that people are inherently lazy, irrational, unreliable. They need to be managed by money and by threats. Remember this. Theory X. Theory Y by McGregor. He states that people want independence, self development, and creativity. They look forward and go beyond the present circumstances. They are flexible, moral, and responsible. Two types of people. Social. A person's behavior is influenced by society and social interaction, which determines his or her sense of identity. That means the society influences human behavior. These are theories, these have been tested. This is the truth. What can I say? I'm just repeating what the great scholars have said. Another great scholar, an outstanding scholar, is Maslow's hierarchy of needs, much taught in the BBA MBA classes. We cannot we cannot give Maslow's hierarchy of needs a secondary importance. What he said from his observation, that's the truth. Maybe, yes, if you, yes, his theory is also criticized. Maybe the sequence is not always right, but his message is unquestionable and undoubtable. He's divided needs into three parts, into five parts. Basic physiological needs, we start from basic physiological needs. Second is safety and security needs. Third is social needs. Fourth is egoistic, and esteem needs. The fifth is self-fulfillment needs. Here, motivation starts from needs or a gap. There is a gap to do something. We need water. And then comes safety and security needs. We need money to work and survive, to buy things which we need. Then comes social needs. It's about relationship with other people. Yes, we need to have relationships with other people. We need other people's love, respect. We need to belong somewhere. This is about being accepted by a group. So, first comes physiological needs. If I don't have enough food, I, these are physiological needs. If I don't, I need those. I need those first, and then comes social. Then comes safety and security needs. I need money. I need to be secured. I need to be well protected. And then comes social needs. I need to belong to some group. I need to be for love. I need to be loved by a group of people. All these are very important motivators. Buy food. In order to buy food, you also need to have money to buy food. So you have to earn the money. That's also a motivator. Once that's okay, now you're searching for belonging to a certain group of people, like-minded people, social need. Then comes egoistic and esteem needs. Egoistic needs is about your opinion about yourself. It is about egoistic needs. Egoistic, which means my opinion about myself, what I think about not you, but me. And esteems is about what I think is about what I think in relation to worth. How much am I worth in the society? That's what esteem needs is about. Self-esteem is about the worthiness I have in this society. All these are very important critical questions. In fact, I have to speak the truth. I'm way below, I've crossed 60, 61, 62, 63. Yeah, I've crossed 64 also. Here I am. I've crossed 64. And yes, I have respected by people. And that's why I'm here. That's what's that is the right that is why I'm lecturing. That's the motivation. And I'm here. It's about self-esteem needs, trying to increase my worth, trying to understand, verifying my identity that I am HRM professional. It's just about verifying my identity. It's about having a positive self evaluation. And then, last but not least, the final part of motivation is self fulfillment needs. It is the inner desire to do something which has always been a dream. That is called self fulfillment needs. Again, Herzberg, another great scholar, clinical psychologist in the 50s, he came up with a brilliant idea where he has suggested that motivation can be divided into two elements: hygiene factors and the motivators. Hygiene factors are known as the maintenance factors are and are linked to the environment, salary, benefits, money. In fact, it is extrinsic reward, but these are hygiene factors. They are dissatisfiers. Nothing to do with motivation. Nothing. Money will not motivate, according to my clinical psychologist guru Herzberg. By the way, he's a researcher. He's researched on this topic many years. I have to salute him for this. From his point of view, these are the hygiene factors which are extrinsic, are dissatisfiers. If you don't have money, you'll be dissatisfied. You will not be satisfied. But it is not related to motivation. Even if I have the money, will I be motivated to complete the task? Not necessarily. I need to have the skills, I need to have the knowledge, I need to have the right attitude, I need to have the right aptitude, right environment. There are so many things linked to the accomplishment of a task. On the other hand, motivators are those elements related to the content of the work, such as challenging work, challenging opportunities, more responsibility, career development, promotion. All these are intrinsic. These are the motivators. Without these, people will not be motivated. People will work, but not with motivation. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Think about it, my friends. Herzberg's theory. Just think about it. I know you all have studied it. Again, you're just refreshing your memory. That's all. But we cannot forget these great scholars. Sorry, they've thought about it. Spent hours on the topic of motivation. B.F. Skinner, a psychologist, views motivation from the perspective of consequences. Charles Handy, motivation calculus, another living scholar, a guru, and that's his name. His name is Charles Handy. He's written great books on human resource management, on culture, on every aspect of human resource management. I really have to bow my head to this person, Charles Handy. One of his outstanding books, which I was reading a few days ago, Empty Raincoat. He's written many books. And he's also written and researched on motivation. And he views motivation is very much, according to him, it is very much individual. Here Charles Handy is taking a very individual perspective of motivation. What are the key elements? What are the factors, according to Charles Handy? Needs of the moment. desired results, expenditure of efforts and energy. Remember, Charles Handy, needs of the moment, desired results, expenditure of efforts and energy. Again, another theorist has proposed, Porter and Lawler has proposed a model of motivation that the amount of energy depends on the value of the reward plus the amount of reward, the amount of energy believes to, and the possibility of receiving the reward. Here we are talking about spending energy with the possibility of receiving the energy, of receiving the reward. That's another way. When you're talking about motivation, you're trying to give the best. Why? In exchange of something. What is that something? That something is the reward. Goal setting theory, which means to be motivated, there must be a goal, as proposed by Ed Locke. Distributive justice, seeking fairness, also motivates. Basically, motivation can be divided into three parts: content theory, why, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? The question is why. People like Maslow, Herzberg, and others have tried to answer the question why. That's what content theory is about, dealing with whys. Process theory, how? How a person will be motivated. Porter and Lawler and others. Reinforcement theory is about results. Results can also motivate. Simply speaking, the results are also motivating. That is called reinforcement theory by Skinner and others. Facts about motivation. Basic facts. Motivation never lasts forever. Motivation requires a purpose. Capability is required. Success motivates. Aims, aims must be achievable. Enjoyment provides motivation. Thank you all. God bless you. Be motivated to do something good and beyond yourself. Last but not least, I'll see you very, very soon. Take care and have a nice and pleasant day. See you all. Bye bye.